Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me, lad. Rocky Raccoon went into his room only to find Gideon's Bible. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us, only sky. I'm afraid John Lennon was a prophet. And so this is Christmas. What have you done? The king could come tomorrow. I'm just kidding. I don't want to mess up his words. But do you see what I'm saying? All of his songs are like saying something extra. And if we go back to the beginning, when him and Paul might have been up to this den of thieves idea, you can even go back to the 8 days a week, I love you. What if it was all about the joy of the Lord is my strength, and they were singing the joy? Yesterday, all my troubles felt so far away. Now it feels as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Oh, think about all these songs that the Beatles sang. I want to hold your hand. What if that was talking about the King, Jesus? Like, 8 days a week, I want to be with you. I want to hold your hand. And if it works for a girl or a guy, whatever, don't get me wrong there. But you see what I'm saying? If it works for me for a girl too, hey, if it's him first, isn't that the whole idea? Isn't that how we are his bride? So I'd like you to just dwell on John Lennon and look up some old songs, because some of these songs, there might be more to that Abbey Road and deleting the cigarette. Does anybody remember that? Originally the Abbey Road album cover. If anybody's young enough, old enough to remember, young at heart enough to remember. Yesterday, all my troubles feel so far away. Paul McCartney, I think it was, had a cigarette, and now they deleted it as part of that. What is that? Mandela effect? I think the Mandela effect goes a lot deeper than we even have any idea. So, wow, John Lennon. I just want to tribute to John Lennon, and I think he's going to be in the kingdom, because if you think about all the things that happen, wasn't it back in 8 days a week? I love you. When he sang that, that was when they said, he's the Antichrist, because he said, we're bigger than Jesus. But when they asked him about it, he said, all I was saying was, the people need to get to church if we're more popular than you, thieves and liars that were telling truth. Like, went back in his room only to find Gideon's Bible. If those words were more popular than what they were hearing at church then, and then later he's like, and so this is Christmas. What have you done? Another year over, a new one just begun. If you don't see that fitting with the plague we're in right now, with the love of money, being the root of all evil, and everybody getting like a mummy and going into their pyramid, when if they think that we are in Egypt and maybe like go to a campground and camp out for a while and just see if they can get ready for a king to come, they might get out of the fog they're in. So spend some time soon finding some Beatles songs on your iTunes and dwell on what they say and what the message might really have been. And maybe there was another reason he was assassinated. It was getting to be TMI for some. I think I might. I don't want to get into that. So have a great day. And remember, maybe this Chargers team has been going on for a while. Some of us haven't listened to that Come Sail Away, because in high school, I always wondered about that song. And now I'm thinking it was like a warning. Don't get on that John MacArthur train. Because if you've seen his latest wild one, it's comedy, all right. But wow, the beginning is like a opening to a funeral. Like, okay, John MacArthur's done all these great things. He's amazing. He's got like all these theological seminaries and theological blah, blah, doctrinal blah, blah. And I'm thinking, yeah, we can see. Can we preach now? So I can see something? And then he goes, wow, that sounded like my funeral. Yeah. That's funny. What? He's losing popularity now? What's words getting out? Oh, dear. I thought they were keeping a clamp on these videos. All right. Have a great day and keep praying. And remember that even John Lennon might have been on our side. And we just got to love one another and love God right, which it seems to be that's most of John Lennon's were saying that. And the Beatles too. And you know, the other song that just occurred to me the other day when I started thinking about this was that one wild album, Revolution, whatever, where you want to start a revolution like we're trying to do, that gold revolution, the King's revolution, how did I start it? I don't know what they called it. The Golden Rule Revolution, I think it was, right? So they're the ones who started that. But think about this. One of those songs that they had was called Revolution Number 9. And it was really weird, like a mushroom trip, and everybody was playing it backwards and everything. And it kept going, number 9, number 9. And I thought, these guys were, wow, those must have been some wild mushrooms. I've never really got into mushrooms. I tried it once in high school and saw oil cans breathe. At the gas station. It was a little wild, but I didn't like it too much. Anyway, so that's another old story. I don't know if I want to get into that. That's not something I like to brag about. So anyway, but it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was like that. So here's the thing. We just got to focus on the King and have some fun. And spread the seed. And I got some in just the other day. And I guess Walter Veith retired. So, hey, that's huge. That's like SDA. And I've been on many SDA's, African websites and stuff, chat rooms. It's a great way to just spread the seed and say, hey, what do you guys think about that Philippians 2 King coming all about too? And when they just get stuck, they're just like, death. But you'll see some people will give you a message later and say, hey, thanks, because they start opening their Bible and reading and go, wait a minute, Philippians, all about too, wait a minute. 1 Corinthians 3, we're all going to get judged? Well, wait a minute, So you got to wake up, because if you see these things, what a lot of the preachers are saying right now is that the world's coming to an end, And that's what I was saying about number 9. Sorry, I went on that mushroom trip. I kind of got my own little flashback thing, my memory. But here's the thing about number 9. Number 9. If you think about the rapture, just like We thought that they were angels, but much to our surprise, we climbed aboard their starship and headed for the skies. That might be a modern version of number 9, which was saying, Cloud 9 revolution, watch out for the Cloud 9. You need to have a golden rule revolution and get away from that Cloud 9 dream that's just a fake curse. And wow, now if you think about it, it could have been, I don't know. I'm not going to try mushrooms and listen to it again. But it's just fun to listen to some of these old songs, especially the Beatles, and all John Lennon wrote with Imagine and, and so this is Christmas. Because you think about it, right now, that Christmas song fits better than ever right now. And what have you done? The naughty list? Think about all the pastors that would hate to hear that song right now. So what have you done besides rip people off and lie? And now you're like, okay, we're going to have a new evangelism. Rally and proselytize to make twice the sons of your hell as yourself. That's all I want to say. So have a great day today and find a new verse that's fun to you. Okay? This one for me for today is going to be I don't know where to start with John Lennon. Imagine. Where can I say? Count it all joy. Let's go with that. Count it all joy when you face various trials and tribulations. Because we are in a revolution. But we're on the Chargers with Natron Means. So it's all good. Hang in there and keep praying and keep in your word. And remember 1 Corinthians 3, where all those treasures are. Just like the Count of Monte Cristo. So put those two things together and watch that movie again. Because that's coming. And that's what we got to be working on. So do all those things that Paul's talking about now. Do all those things with all your might to the glory of God, like working unto the Lord. All those things that we should have been doing all our life. What's especially important now because everybody's trying to say now, we are the remnant. That's what John MacArthur's like. Yes, if you're with that grace to you, true ones, the faithful who understand our doctrines perfectly, we will be little special ones to him. Now all of a sudden his rapture thing with the UFO suddenly seemed to have got mixed in, shuffleboarded around, 3D chess. Now it's moved over here. Now we're going to be a faithful remnant, the grace to you remnant. Nice try, smooth one. All right, have a great day. I love y'all.